Hi, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Can you hear me? For my screen. Okay, here we go. Welcome, everybody, to our Essential Oils 101 class for our event this week. I hope everybody enjoyed Spoil Yourself with doTERRA. We hope you did feel spoiled. And like I like to say, this is what we do every day in our lives. We feel spoiled. Ladies that are wellness advocates on here, can you imagine waking up in the morning and not having an oil to use? Wouldn't that be awful? You just can't even imagine anymore what life was like before oils. And we hope that we can get you in our tribe of natural solutions with these wonderful oils today. But this is for education today. Let me tell you where we're going to go and what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen. Let me share the screen. And you guys can follow along with me. And somebody give me a yes if you're seeing my PowerPoint. Essential Oils 101?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're in the right place. Okay. Now I don't know why are you seeing this bar across the top that says
Yes.
mute? You are? Yeah. I don't know what to do with that.
It's real little though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. Here's our agenda. We're going to introduction, obviously, get started. We want to talk about modern medicine versus nature's medicine. We want you to know that you have an option. Right now, some people don't realize that there's other options besides modern medicine, and it definitely is your choice. I think want you to know we are not anti-modern medicine. We believe in complementary care, that there's a time and a place for nature's medicine, and there is a time and a place for modern medicine. We definitely want you to know and understand what are these wonderful essential oils that we're using. How do we use them? There are some things you really need to be a good steward and user of essential oils. So we want to educate you on that tonight. We're going to share a little bit as you've been using these oils. We've been sharing with you all week long. We thought we'd talk about a few others and talk about the usage of these oils. And then, of course, we're hoping that you're going to want to have some oils. And for those of you that are interested, then we're going to show you how you can get doTERRA oils. And like I said before, probably right now already, but definitely by the time at the end of the class, some of you are going to say, you know what, I'm in. This is for me. Show me, the best price, best way to get these oils. I want a membership, and that's great. Some of you are going to say, this all sounds good, but I think I just want to put a little toe in the water and just start out real slow and try something. And that's where you're at. That's fine. And some of you may say, you know what, this isn't for me. And we respect that, and that's fine too. We're here to serve you in whatever your needs and what your desires are. I think you've kind of gotten that idea through this week already that, that's how we operate. That's how we roll, my kids say. Okay, so we're going to get started right now. And, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, so Leela, I think is going to start sharing with us and give us a little bit, or am I doing this one? I'm doing this one. This is my page. Okay, so what are some of our, I can't see the words on there. Can you guys see the words? Okay, what that says is, what are the challenges in our healthcare system today? Does anybody feel like we have some challenges in our healthcare, or is everybody 100% happy with our healthcare system? No? Anybody feel like commenting on that? Okay, that's fine too. Well, we have drug-related poisonings. We have motor vehicle accidents. Our medical debt is the #1 reason Americans file bankruptcy. Isn't that really sad? That's a reason why people have to file bankruptcy, is because they have medical debt. This next statistic is, I think, the saddest of all, and it really motivates me to get out there to share with mothers. Children aged 6 years and under are the fastest growing group that are being prescribed drugs, antidepressants, antipsychotics, and ADHD medications. And there are no studies out there what's going to happen over a 20-year period of time. They just started this out in the last few years. So isn't that really, really sad? And 12 million Americans are misdiagnosed. That means 1 in 20. So I almost feels to me like a crapshoot, which makes me really, really, really nervous. And there are over 250,000 people in this country per year that die from a prescribed drug overdose. That's like one jumbo jet liner crashing every day. That's how many people are dying from a prescribed drug, not street drugs. So we really have to be really good stewards and ask questions and get educated. That's why I'm so happy that you're here with us, that you're getting educated about these solutions, and we want you to know all about essential oils. Okay, so Leela, you're on.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the disclaimer here, that we don't ever say that we, or doTERRA, prevents, treats, or cures disease. That's not what we're talking about. And you'll see there in the slide that lifestyle prevents disease. And so that's a combination of what you're doing daily for yourself: diet, exercise, managing that stress. Doctors treat symptoms and fix broken parts. And so we're also saying that it's okay. We believe in going to the doctors when the time is right. And my daughter is one of those people who's had to be at the doctors for surgeries and broken bones. And so I'm thankful that we have that option. Also that the body cures disease and heals itself. So if we take care of our body, again, with that lifestyle, it's going to help the body heal itself. And that's how we're meant to heal. I didn't know if I could change it or not. So,
oh, I should have let you try. Yeah, you try the next one.
I don't know I don't see anywhere to push that.
Yeah, probably not.
Myself. Well, let me see here. What's this do? No? Okay.
What's that remote control up there?
Okay, so I'll let you do it. So
yeah, here,
we do have
here. It says give the keyboard control to Leela. You have it now. Control your screen. Do you know how to start controlling? It says it's waiting for you to control it.
You are controlling every boil screen. Options, view options. I just don't know where to switch it. Let me see here. No. Oh, is that doing it? Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. All right, got it.
All right.
So when we talk about modern medicine, and we know it's, you can read their isolated synthetic agents. That's what it's made from. And side effects, we hear them on all the commercials that go on and on and on with a list of side effects that they know of. And then there's also the ones that they don't know because they design drugs so frequently, and they haven't really been, I don't feel, put out there long enough to know what those side effects could be later, long term. They're designed again to manage the symptoms, and then that's I think it's big when we look at $4.5 trillion a year spent on global healthcare. That is a lot. And are we healthier because of it? What's the answer to that? No, we are not. Let me see here if I can. Oh, there's the answer. And then, so synthetic produced medications, they give those to the doctors who prescribe them when we go in. And then the patients use them, and then there's side effects because we've used these synthetic products produced medications. Again, we're not saying that all medication is just out the door because, in doctors, because we do need some things. But a lot of them actually do more harm and mask symptoms. Or we could choose a different option. And we could go with nature's medicine. And this is what we've been given. God gave us these plants that we obtain oils from. It helps minimize the symptoms, and it addresses the root cause. So we're not just masking a symptom. They're made of hundreds of natural compounds found in the plants that enhance the physical and emotional health. And as we talked about throughout the whole week, you can ingest them and you're not going to have a side effect with that. When you taking something for allergy relief, there's not that fatigue or drowsiness or that you can't function with it. And one of the best things is pennies per dose. So no time at the doctor. You don't have those co-pays or the gas that it took to get there. And again, we're talking pennies per drops.
They range anywhere, I think, Leela, is 4 cents to 28 cents a drop, depending on the oil, right?
Right. So that's fair to do. You know, sometimes copays are for a specialist can be, in ours, like $60 for a specialist or $30 for your regular doctor. Plus, you know, that's again the time of that you had to go there, where you could just go to your medicine cabinet and grab an oil and maybe take care of that something at home versus going to the doctor. And then here's our second choice. It kind of shows you that nature produces it. So they come from nature, the oils. It meets the body's needs, and the body helps heal itself when it's taken care of. And these, again, our bodies come from nature, from the ground, from the earth, and then these oils come from it. So it's a perfect fit, and it works hand in hand and helps the body heal itself naturally. All right, and I think I'm going to pass it on now.
To me.
Yes, let me get up here and put this back over to you. Okay.
Is there anything I
I
have?
think you have the remote now.
Is there anything I have to do to have it? No, I guess I have it. Okay. Okay, learning process, learning curve. Thank you, everybody, for being patient with us. Well, we want you to know that even though we've been talking about essential oils all week, we are a wellness company. We're looking to make everybody to have a healthy lifestyle naturally. That's doTERRA's mission. So we want you to just take a moment and think about, what does your wellness lifestyle look like, okay? And what we're all about is, as you saw, the natural way, supporting the body to heal itself. Do you know there's only one thing in this whole world that can heal, and that's the body? Nothing else can. These oils don't heal, but because they come from nature, they can support the body, and then synergistically they get in there, and the body does the healing. See, the challenge we have with drugs are never made to take full time. They're you know, for a short period of time they can do the job. You know, if I got a broken leg, you know, give me a painkiller, right? You know, something, or a drug or whatever. Or if someone has to perform surgery, of course you want some painkillers. But it's synergistically not made to work with the body. The body looks at it as a toxin, and the body is going to always try to flush it out. And then, as we know, these toxins are not made to work with the body. That's why we get side effects, and that's why there's so many challenges with it. So we're looking at this triangle here, and the foundation, of course, to health is eating right. What you eat is so important. Exercise is important. I don't think anybody disagrees with any of this. The proper rest that you get for your body, and how you manage your stress, and reducing the toxic load. We live in such a toxic world. The air we breathe, the food we eat, the clothing we wear, you know, it's not 100% natural cotton. There's toxins in this clothing. The products that we put on our body, we're absorbing all these toxins every day. And so we need to reduce that toxic load. And then it's also, for healthcare, it's very important that we have informed self-care. As I told you, when you go to the medical community, ask questions, know what's going on, you know, what your options are. And what you're doing tonight by sitting in on this class and participating in our program, you'll be informing yourself about options for healthcare. And of course, be very proactive with your medical care. So what I'd like you to do for 1 minute right now, you don't have to share this with us. This is for your information, though. I want you to start at the bottom, and everything below the line there, I want you, each category, to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, where you think you fit right now. So for eating right, if you think, oh, I eat so terrible, you know, it's going to be a 1 or a 2 or a 3. Or, you know, if you're eating organic, or you're eating vegan, or, you know, 100%, you know, only real food, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, clean meat if you're going to eat meat, give yourself a 10. So rate yourself there. Then same for exercise. Rest and manage stress are 2 categories, and reduce the toxic load. So I'm going to give you just a minute to do that. I want you to rate yourself. You just write little numbers on your paper. And of course, this can change, and hopefully change for the better, right, everybody? Okay, so the point we want to make, we're here to support you to have a healthy lifestyle. So whatever your numbers are in those different categories, as you look at your health right now, as you just evaluated and rated your health, if we can help you raise those numbers, at least say 2 points, if not even more, what would that look like in your life? So for example, let's say you're not getting any sleep right now and you're in a number 4, or you get very little sleep or disruptive sleep. If we can get that up to a 6 or a 7 or an 8 or even more, how would that change your life? If that was your answer, it probably would be so positive, the fact that you'd have more energy and you'd be more alert and you'd be a happier person, you wouldn't be as bitchy all the time, etc. Then would that be worth it to you to learn more about these essential oils? If we, that's our goal. That's what we want to do. And we know with these oils, we can help you raise those numbers naturally with no side effects. So if we can do that for you, is that something you would want to learn about? That's a question you have to ask yourself, and I hope your answer is yes. Okay? Now we're switching off teaching here just so you don't get bored with hearing one of us all the time. Okay? So now we're going to switch over to Natalie. Are you there, Natalie, or did you get kicked off your computer?
Nope, I'm here. Hi, everybody. Yep.
Okay.
My name is Natalie Boyle, local yoga instructor. Let's get into this. Nature's medicine. So take a look at this top screen here. This is a peppermint leaf, and on the bottom is what a peppermint leaf magnified looks like. So maybe you've had the experience of going out in the yard and rubbing some peppermint in your hand or another flower and then smelling it, that you've just broken open the oil sacs. Can you guys see my cursor when I move it or no? Don't worry about it. Cool. So, yeah, so down here on the bottom, this oil sac right here, this is what is on the plant. And the oil sacs on the plant, peppermint in this example, protect this plant from different pathogens, viruses, bacteria, and other insects, and it can do the same for you. All right? So, go next.
Make a peppermint beadlet.
All right, so this isn't letting me go forward. There we go. All right. But essential oils are powerful. So maybe you're like, okay, Natalie, that's cool. You know, sometimes when my stomach is upset, I use some peppermint tea. Okay. But just so that you know, the oils that you have in your hand when you're using our doTERRA oils, these are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. They inhibit the growth of bacteria and viruses. This is the plant's own natural medicine cabinet. So actually, it would take so many cups of peppermint tea to equal the drop of one peppermint oil. So you're getting more bang for your buck when you just cut right to the chase and use your peppermint oil or any essential oil. These oils are powerful. This picture here demonstrates what's going on in your body. So you see your cell. On the outside is bacteria, and on the inside is a virus. And you can see there the essential oils with the wavy line here are penetrating the cell. So what we're telling you here in this picture is that essential oils are not only effective for taking care of bacteria on the outside of your cell, but also for permeating the cell, taking care of your viruses. So for example, with bacteria, what happens when you get a bacterial infection? Perhaps you go to the doctor, and what can she recommend for you? Antibiotics, right? And that comes with its own host of dilemmas and issues and copays and pickups and pharmacies. No big deal, right? But what if you go to the doctor for the flu, for a virus? What can she give you? Tell you to probably go home and rest, maybe drink some fluids or take something anti-inflammatory. Well, isn't it nice to know that instead, at arm's reach, you could just reach for your bottle of On Guard and start treating yourself with an antiviral right away? So that's what we're doing here with essential oils, giving the power back to you to take care of you and your family. doTERRA is 100% pure. If you flip over any of our bottles, you will be able to see the different modes for application. Well, I'll get back to that. These oils are pure. They're grown and harvested in their natural habitat. Each liter is third-party tested. Everything ensures that these oils are CPTG. So if you have a full-size bottle or the small-size bottle of our oils, you'll be able to flip it over and see CPTG. This is the highest grade quality. This is what you're looking for if you want to use it on your skin, to breathe it in, or internal use. Anything else isn't quite the same. There's lots of essential oils out there. So let's talk about why ours are different and why CPTG is the safe way and the smart way to go. All right. So there's lots of essential oils out there, as this pie chart demonstrates. Many that you'll come into contact with are synthetic. Some are food grade. Some are therapeutic grade. And just a few are CPTG. All right. So let's start with synthetic essential oils. This is your Bath and Body Works eucalyptus, lemon Mr. Clean, strawberry Victoria's Secret lotion. Is that really strawberry in there? No, it's a synthetic fragrance made to mimic it. Same thing, you know, anything in the cleaning aisle at Target, all synthetic. Your Febreze, a lot of your Yankee candles, and if you enjoy the way they smell, fantastic. But we're not really treating, you know, we're not seeking health benefits with that level, okay? It's just chemicals. Some people tell me, Natalie, I can't use essential oils. I get headaches. Said, no, me too, especially synthetic ones. Oh my gosh, I cannot even. Some people's perfume is just way too strong. That's synthetic grade, all right? These are the oils you'll find, you know, 2 for $5 at Michael's. We can even find them at Walmart, okay? Next is food grade. I'm going to make some sweeping assumptions about you. Maybe you've got some vanilla in your cabinet that you make cookies with, or other cooking oils, almond essence. Of course, these are ingestible, but again, we're not taking care of headaches or health benefits here. We're just flavoring food. The next grade is where it gets tricky, therapeutic grade oils. Now, none of these oils are regulated by the FDA, so anybody can sell essential oils and put whatever they want on the bottle. They can say organic, pure, natural, natural grade, therapeutic grade, rainbow quality, whatever they want, 100% pure. These are your expensive oils you might find at Whole Foods. I call them over-the-counter oils. Find them at health food stores, online, on Instagram, all these different kinds of therapeutic oils. But take any of those oil bottles, flip it over, and it'll say, do not ingest. Well, what's up? If it's pure and natural, why can't I ingest it? Because it's not. It's not all pure. It's not all natural. Perhaps let's take lavender, for example. Maybe that lavender was grown. It was used with pesticides. Maybe it was an inferior lavender plant. Maybe it was cut with some carrier oils. There's synthetics or preservatives in there. You don't know. So that's why when doTERRA was formed in 2008, and they knew they had something special, that they needed this grading system to tell them apart from everybody else. And that's where CPTG was born. This is the highest level grading you can get. Any company is welcome to have their oils tested for CPTG, but doTERRA, as far as 2017, is the only company that has this high quality of oil. So with all of our bottles, you can flip it over, and on the side you'll be able to read CPTG. This one is Melaleuca that I grabbed, and it says for internal use, dilute 1 drop in 4 fluid ounces of liquid. Cool. You could drink it, you could put it on your skin, and you know that it's safe for you, from babies to elderly, and in some cases animals alike, using this high grade. So as a nurse and as a mom, and as just a lover of all people, I can only recommend stand behind CPTG because it's been tested for certain purity. And you can't just get this testing for purity. There's more that goes into it. Part of the standard is that you need to collect these oils. They need to be harvested from where they're indigenous on the planet. Take lemon, for example. We can grow lemons in America all day. They're fantastic. The lemons that we use in doTERRA are grown in Italy, in Sicily to be specific. This is where the climate is most appropriate. This is where the trees and the groves are the oldest. The soil is rich. When you yield the superior lemon, you're going to yield a superior oil, a superior product. All right? This is just showing you where we are sourcing these oils from all across the globe in exclusive partnerships to bring the highest quality oils to you so we can take care of your health issues right away. All right? And cost-wise, you know, price per drop, fantastic. All right? This PowerPoint will be up if you want to start looking at nickels and dimes to see what's going on here. But, you know, very, very effective. A lot of these oils you'll have for a very long time. And they turn out to be very cost effective. Oregano is one I like to look at here. You know, retail it's a $32 bottle, wholesale you get it for $24. Turns out to be 13 cents a drop. I'm sure we're going to talk about oregano and its bullying effects for viruses and bacteria. I've had the same bottle of oregano forever. But when the flu comes around, we use it, we knock it out. So it's worth that 13 cents a drop. But I've had this $24 bottle for years. So some of these you want in your medicine cabinet just to have, just in case something comes up. All right? Now, some of these bottles too, like lemon, I'll go through a bottle every month because I enjoy drinking it. So it's up to you how you use your oils and the frequency. Okay? But I just want you to know that it's great to have them at arm's reach for whatever your issue or ailment might pop up to be. Now, there's 3 different ways to use these oils. Aromatically, internally, and topically. The first one here is aromatically. Talking about killing germs in the air, opening airways, and affecting mood. We're showing you a diffuser here. You can diffuse this out into your home. If you don't have a diffuser, or if you're out in the opening, you might have seen me doing this before class, you always have your own diffuser right here. whether you have a pre-made roller ball or you're taking right from the bottle at any time. And if you got your oils right now, you can play along with me. Just take your oil and place a drop or two in your hands. Rub your hands together. Make a little tent over your nose. And I like to inhale and exhale 3 times. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Again,
Breathe is good for that.
absolutely. And exhale. And if you're using your oils to treat mood, let's take balance for example. If somebody's very worked up or anxiety or panicky, I like to sit them right down next to me and say, okay, breathe with me now. Inhale and exhale. And then you can help that person control their breathing, control their life force, and really get the benefits of their oils to help them calm down. Okay?
You can breathe right from the bottle, huh, Natalie?
Oh, or right from the bottle. Right from the bottle is fine too. Definitely. But you always have your own portable diffuser. Okay? And this is great, you know, for if anybody out there has little kids. I have little kids, and all the time I'm like, come here. And they you know, they do their little thing. All right, so 3 ways to use them: aromatically, topically, and internally. So there's aromatic. Next is topically. All right, they're showing you feet here, and I'll tell you why. Topically, you can use these oils to apply to your head, feet, ears, or chest, or the back of your neck, or troubled areas. Okay, these from the bottom of the feet, entering the bloodstream to affect the entire body within 30 seconds. Okay, if you're using these oils to treat overall, all right, let's say you're using lavender serenity to go to sleep at night, rubbing them into your feet. Good night. Maybe smelling your hands. All right. But topically too, let's say you have an injury, like a burn. I always grip my forearm. I don't have a scar to show you. I got caught in an oven when I was 9 months pregnant in military housing. My husband had to get me out of the oven. I immediately started applying lavender, frankincense, and melaleuca with coconut oil. I reapplied every 20 minutes until the pain was non-existent. All right, so reapply every 20 minutes until you're at your desired level of sleepiness, of happiness, of pain control, or mood management. All right, reapply every 20 minutes, but put it right where it hurts. Okay, if you got a cut, scrape, bruise, apply it topically right there. Eczema, rash, psoriasis, apply it right there. All right, having trouble breathing or your chest is coughing, apply it right there. If you're treating the whole body, start with the bottoms of your feet. That way your body can use the circulation and get it where it needs to go for overall systemic. Okay, so that's a word about topical. So like I said, 3 ways: aromatic, topical, internal. Next slide. Oh, we'll stop here for a second. Foot reflexology chart. Again, if you get into reflexology, if you want to be high speed with using these oils, if you're really working on you know, a certain particular area, match your oils with the condition and give yourself a nice foot massage. All right, that's slide 20. That's where I sign off. So next person's going to go ahead and move on and probably explain internal.
Can you give it over to Beth? Can we give it over to Beth? Or do you have to give it over to Beth?
Well, I have to give it to you. I'm on a phone, so I don't know how to change anything.
Okay, good. I'll do it for you. I got it. There you go.
Thank
you. Internal.
So my name is Beth Good, and I'm here in Myrtle Beach. I'm a massage therapist and a colon hydrotherapist. And we're internal. So for internal, that means basically that you can put the oils in your mouth and swallow them. You can use an empty gel cap to put your oils into, or you can even, you know, just put them on your toothpaste and use it whenever you're brushing your teeth, or even to just put a couple of drops in your mouth and then just swallow. Whenever you're doing that, though, on the slide that was before that, it showed like the severity of your of the oil. So basically, like we were talking about oregano, that would be one that you would not want to just put into a glass and just take internally, because it is a hot oil. When you're looking on our chart, it will have a big red D on it, and that stands for dilution. So if that is the case, I would suggest that you use a gel cap and maybe put a drop or 2 of coconut oil in with it, or make sure you eat when you take that particular oil. Otherwise, you know, your digestion or your peppermint, you can use in a gel cap and take internally for your digestive system. Like lemon is also very great for drinking. It helps your lymph system to move. And let's go ahead and just go forward, because I know that lemon is the first one we're going to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry, it's lavender. All right, I'll get to lemon in a moment. So lavender if you see the little chart there at the bottom, it says aromatically, topically, internally, and it says neat. That one means that it is not a hot oil. If that N was a red D, that is a hot oil. You need to be careful of that. But lavender is all things calming. It is great to diffuse in your house for calming emotions and helping with anxiety. You can apply it to irritated skin and to your lips. Oh, it's great if you have cracked lips. You can massage on the back or the bottoms of your feet, apply to a pillow at nighttime, or just put it on your wrist and rub it together if you like to sleep with your hands close to your head. It's also great if you get bit by bugs, if you get burned. It's also good for nosebleeds, for if you're having headaches, emotional balance, even if you're having allergic reactions, it's very good. And it's also very good for sunburn or any kind of burn, just like Natalie was saying, she got caught in, with her stove. So if you're at your stove and you're working, you get burned by something, but also a sunburn is the same thing. Just coconut oil for spreadability with the lavender really helps to calm things down. All right, if you'll go ahead and
I think we have a list of over 200 uses for lavender. So we're just telling you, if you're in doubt, grab the lavender. It's a good one. It'll probably work for whatever you need. It's a great versatile oil.
Yes. Also, one other thing about lavender, it's I'm looking on the chart. It's good for scars, and also it says teeth grinding. So if you know people that have anxiety at night, and they may try putting some right here on their face, just maybe help alleviate that. Then we have lemon. Lemon is awesome. Lemon has 75 uses for the body all by itself. It's good for all the different functionings of your from your kidneys to your lymphatics to water retention to congestion to mucus. If you find that you're having seasonal threats and you're having the dripping in the back of your throat, lemon will help to close that and allow the interstitial tubes to open up, and also to allow the lymphatics in this area to start to drain where they're supposed to drain, and not down into your stomach or into your lungs, which can cause other complications. Runny nose, it helps with gout. The liver and the kidneys, it also for varicose veins. It's great for concentration, emotional balance, there's elasticity of your skin, and also intestinal parasites. And it also helps your digestive system, whether you're out of balance and you're constipated or you have diarrhea. It will help to bring you back to balance as well.
I have to give a testimony. Beth suggested to me one day. I had that drainage going down the back of my throat, and you know how it causes you to have that tickle in there, and you kind of cough. And she said, you got to be brave, but take a drop of lemon and put it way back in the back of your throat. And I used a little what are those things called, guys?
The pipette.
A pipette. And I put it way in the back of the throat, and I dropped a drop back there. And it's like, whoa, because it's so powerful. For about 10 or 15 seconds, it was like, oh my God. But I'll tell you, I didn't have a tickle anymore, and it dried it all up like that. It was amazing. So, hint, that's another great use for lemon.
And you can also clean with lemon. You can, you put it in a spritzer bottle and just spray it on your hands or in your mouth or on your shoes or whatever, and it's a great cleaner as well. And
antibacterial, right? Antibacterial, is it antiviral? Antiviral too?
Yes, I have a great testimonial for the lemon. My old office had gotten flooded 4 times in 2 years. And when the guy came, he brings this fan that kind of like pushes the air up underneath your, you take the baseboard off and it pushes it up underneath to get up into the wall. Well, doTERRA makes a special diffuser, and that only uses the oil and no water. And I was able to like put that into the intake so it would push it up under the wall. And my office dried like days earlier than it should have, and I didn't have any problems with mold or musty odors or things
Oh,
like that.
wow. Good to know. Wow. Great.
So yeah, I already sent that information to a few friends in Texas that did get flooding.
Yeah, pray for Texas, everybody. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Oh,
Now, peppermint. Oh, love peppermint. Peppermint is cooling, invigorating. You can put it in a spritzer bottle and use it as instant air conditioning. You can apply it to the back of your neck. You can take it internally to use to freshen your breath. So, and there's no calories. So after you eat, you could use a drop of peppermint, get rid of the onion smell, but know that it's got so many other benefits to it at the same time. So it's good for alertness, for if you have if you have instant hot issues, burns, sunburn, memory, it helps if you have sweet cravings, helps with muscle tension and stiffness, helps for headaches, helps with hangovers. So does lemon. Also, if you have a loss of sense of smell, it helps with that. And, that's why they used to also give peppermint candy, or you'll still see peppermint candy, but it's now synthetic instead of being the real thing, to help to alleviate. And as you can see on our little chart there on the bottom, it has the aromatically, topically, internally, and then it has an S for sensitive, because it does have a tingling effect. And if you find that if you put it on the back of your neck and it's too tingly, then you need to use coconut oil or even olive oil to allow that to be diluted. And if you've ever put it on because you were trying to get into the shower and just open your head up because it's that time of the year and it aerates into your eye, you just know that you'll be able to get out of the shower, put a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil on your eye, and it'll take that sensitivity away immediately. And if you add all three of these together, the lemon, the peppermint, and the lavender, that makes our Tri-Ease product that we have. Or you can put 2 drops of each into a shot glass and fill it full of water and just shoot it, just like a shot. And you can actually do it twice because there's enough residue left over to be able to do it twice, and that will help with seasonal allergies, to allow things to start to open up, help that lymphatic drainage that you have going on. Also
understand. Sorry.
And to soothe, if you've been coughing and you've got irritation on the skin on the inside of your esophagus, or even around your nose, if you've been blowing your nose a lot, it will help to alleviate all of those symptoms.
Thanks, Beth. Leela, you going to tell us about Melaleuca? This is a favorite, must have in your medicine cabinet. You're muted. Leela, you're muted.
I can learn to understand you much better if I can get familiar with the way you talk.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what it was doing. Okay, so we got oregano. As Natalie said, that's like the bully of all oils. It's antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal. So if you, during the winter months or anytime, feel something coming on, flu-like or sick, oregano is a great one to throw in a veggie cap. I like to do it that way because it's a hot oil. So you don't want to just, drink it in water necessarily. It would be terribly hot. And you don't want to go on your lips. So put it in a veggie cap and take that. That would help kind of either speed it up if you're already sick, if you didn't get it in time, or like I said, if you feel it coming on, go ahead and take that. It's also great for warts. Honestly, warts will just go away within the week. The first girl that I brought on to doTERRA, one of the first people, her daughter had all those ingrown, like embedded warts on her nails, and she put oregano on them. She diluted it with coconut oil so it didn't have that burn, and then also added some lavender with it. But it was a week, and she had those and been to the doctor and had the medication for it, and oregano cleared them up really, really quick for her. So you can see that you can take that internally. You can dilute it and apply it to the bottoms of the feet. That'll get it in the system again and get it going through the whole body. Okay, the next one.
I think we skipped Melaleuca.
Oh, did we? Okay, because I see Rega. Melaleuca, also, it's a great one for skin. So any kind of eczema, psoriasis, dry skin, athlete's foot, it's great for that. Melaleuca. I like Melaleuca. I think it's a good internal one too. Take my daughter who has psoriasis. Sometimes I feel that it works good from the inside out. So to put that in a veggie cap and take it will help clear the skin up. It's great for back to school time because it helps if you add it to your shampoo or your conditioner for a healthy scalp, but also lice do not like it. So I always like to put that in for back to school time. You can do after showering, swimming, or working out. Melaleuca is a good one if you like making your own home products. You could put it in Epsom salt for your skin while you take a bath, or even if a lot of people make their own lip balms or deodorants, it's a good one for that.
And how about rashes?
Yeah, psoriasis, eczema, any kind of rashes, anything to do with the skin, I think Melaleuca.
Okay.
Leila, I want to give a little testimony. Mine is about ears. If you have any kind of ear issue, on a
Right.
cotton ball, 1 drop, and put it in the ears. If your child is starting to have an ear problem, at night when you're wanting to go to bed. I had it the other night because of all the rain, and I could feel my ear throbbing a little bit. I was like, oh, I know what that is. Went and got the Melaleuca, put it on, then put a little drop all the way around. All cleared up within 15, 20 minutes.
That's awesome. No doctor's visits, or like you said, if it happens middle of the night to one of your kids, you don't have to get up and go to wait till the next day to go to the doctor's office. You can just take care of it right there because you have it on hand.
That's great. Definitely empowered, right?
Yeah. And then frankincense. This is what we call, I think, the king of all oils. So if you had no other oil and you had frankincense, I think you could use it. It's good for absolutely everything. It's good for cuts and scrapes. It's cleanser, great for meditation. You can mix that with other oils as well. I know like peppermint is good for headaches, but actually peppermint intensifies headaches for my daughter. So frankincense and lavender together works really well for migraines or headaches for some people. Sometimes you just got to test those oils, which one's going to work better for you. And you can apply it to the feet again. It's great for immune function and then stress, tension. But when in doubt, use your frankincense. And as Connie always says, if it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for me. And then deep blue, that's one that we talked about this past week. Great for muscles, joints, pain. I call it our, pain line, I guess. Get rid of all that. And you can add that either with the oil. It has the rub. It has the 10 ml roller bottle. And it also has the capsules that you can take internally, since you'll see on that picture, you can tell that lid's a little bit different on that bottle in deep blue. And that's like the child-proof cap, because that way we know that we don't ingest that one. Breathe was another one that we talked about, again, for respiratory support. If you are feeling congested or you have seasonal threats, allergies, you could put some of that on your chest area. It's great to diffuse. I love to diffuse the Breathe for my daughter. She always gets allergies right now, right back to first week back to school, so her face gets swollen and she has to incorporate her Tri-Ease, but we also diffuse the Breathe in her room. And you can also apply it to the bottom of the feet, and it's great for kids. Just add a carrier oil to that.
I guess we're going to switch over to Natalie now.
Okay, I will get up.
Okay, Natalie, you're muted.
All right, cool. Moving on to digestion. Oh, good. This is one of my most favorite. This is one that makes the believer out of the guys the fastest. You know, when they eat the whole pizza and then their belly's upset, and they're like, oh, you're like, I got an oil for that. Digestion is best applied topically or taken internally, even just in a little Dixie cup or a little shot glass, 1 or 2 drops of digestion with some water. Whoop. After you eat a meal, or maybe you're lactose intolerant and you had some cheesecake, or maybe you had calabash, or maybe you just overate, digestion is the answer. Any of your nausea, heartburn, God bless the pregnant women. They love the digestion. I'm one of them. I survived pregnancy twice because of digestion, but this is great for everything that has to do from the time the food comes in to the time the food comes out. Any discomfort, bubbles, quickness, slowness, you want the digestion. All right. And if you're doing this on babies, I know I had a colicky baby, and in the middle of the night, I'd rub a little bit of digestion on his little belly with some coconut oil and some lavender on the bottom of his feet. He'd burp, he'd fart, and he'd pass back out. So God bless digestion. For real. All right.
You have the control?
It says I do. It's not letting me click. So let me see here.
Right.
There we go. On guard. All right, on guard. This guy right here is our protective blend, and especially at back to school season, you want this in your toolbox. You want this at arm's reach. This is the one for killing viruses, mold, bacteria. All right, we have it in our toothpaste. We have it in our detergent. We make hand sanitizers out of it. Using it on your countertops. This is fantastic, diffusing to kill the germs in the whole room. I make a little hand sanitizer out of it, mixing it with some water to spray on my kids' hands for all the gunk they get into. But seriously, this is the one you want to have in your house for keeping the sickness away. And if you do get sick, we all will, we got human bodies here, to help expedite the process and the healing recovery to get you better faster. Okay, but absolutely on guard all 3 ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. Got to have it. You're going to hear more about this one, especially over the next 5 years as the medical community is using it. Some of the hospitals you've been in here, even in the Myrtle Beach area, I've talked to some of my nurse friends. They're doing it already in Myrtle Beach at some of the test sites, testing out on guard for use in MRSA, diffusing it in the hospital. So you're ahead of the curve.
We already have clinical studies where it's that other hospitals are using it for that. It's proven that it does kill it, for sure.
Gotta find something.
You can diffuse it in a room, and in 15 minutes, it does kill all the viruses and bacteria.
Yes. I love it too, especially for spraying down the countertops. So easy to use. So easy to use. And then I don't have to worry about it when my kids get into it. I'll take the same spray bottle to do the countertops, to do the dishes, to do the 1-year-old's hands, and then move on to the pet food dishes. So when my friend came over with her little guy, they got into the cabinet underneath my sink, and I had just been talking about On Guard, and there was no poison in my house. So you don't have to worry about that. Kids, you're good. So it keeps a nice, safe house. I don't have to keep poisons in my house. All right, and neither do you. So essential oil and safety. These oils are very safe. They're gentle without the side effects. You don't want to put them in your eyes, in your ears, in your nose. Avoid your genitals if they're cold. All right, don't put pepper where you pee. Wash your hands. All right, otherwise it'll be a little cold. Otherwise, flush it out with some coconut oil. You'll be fine. Dilute with vegetable oil, not with water. Oil and water don't mix, so that'll spread it out. So keep that in mind. Skin sensitivity, primary safety issues. Totally. Some people are more sensitive than others. So 1 drop of lavender on you applied neat without any oil might be just fine. It might make another person a little uncomfortable or too sleepy, or might be too strong. Just dilute. Especially if they're small people, like midgets, like mine. I got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. Mix it with some coconut oil. Spread it out over their little bodies. And follow all the label directions. The labels will tell you right on the side. If you can take this topically, if you can take this internally or not. I know our deep blue is the one that we don't take internally, deep blue and wintergreen. Wintergreen's an ingredient in deep blue. It's got a safety proof lid on top of it. So we're on top of safety with that. Okay.
Well, when we become members, we all get a product guide that has the charts in them that tells us those symbols that we're seeing, until you become familiar with it. You have a chart to refer to.
Absolutely. And yeah, natural solutions aren't just for life's little emergencies, but 80% of your health issues can be prevented by practicing good daily habits. We are an essential oils company, we're a wellness company, but the #1 selling product is our vitamins. These are fantastic. You got your A to Z, your essential omegas, and then your alpha CRS, which takes care of getting the good energy into your cells, really restoring that youth, that vitality, that vigor. these are fantastic addition. This is where I love hearing the testimonies. People's aches and pains starting to go away. Their yoga or their exercise is getting better, and whatever symptoms they have decreasing because their body's really getting the nutrition that it needs. So talk to your sponsor about these vitamins and the amazing things these vitamins can do for you, and the super deep deals we can get as members. Makes it so affordable as a member. These would be out of reach for me unless I was a member, but the discount is so good. It's so good. My husband and I use these every day. Yeah, definitely. You see here on your screen, you can screenshot if you want. There's a couple neat little tips here talking about for stress, for cleansing, for immune support. And I know team members have talked about some of these, the different ways to use the oil. You know, you should get more with your membership. When you sign up with somebody on our team, we're really big on teaching. We're not just going to say, okay, cool, you got your oils, peace, good luck. No, when you're joining with your membership with someone on our team, we're here for you. We're going to teach you how to use these oils. We're going to make sure that you know what you're doing, especially the first 90 days. You know, we take really good care of our own, and you have unlimited access to training and resources with our team, so you're not going to be lost in the sauce. You know, you're going to have somebody to talk to about, hey, how do I use these oils? What do I do with Melaleuca? My throat hurts. What should I do? You know, you're really plugged in with our group, with our tribe. Just know you have a home here, and you're not on your own by any means. Okay. That's I'm handing it off.
So basically, just some tips for using natural solutions for your health care. First of all, use common sense. Don't overcomplicate it, but use your common sense. For example, people say, well, how should I use the oil? Should I use it topically, or should I ingest it, or should I, inhale it, or what? Well, if you have a pain and you want to use deep blue, put the deep blue topically where the pain is, right? Isn't that what common sense would say? Okay. If there's an oil that you want the benefit from, but you particularly don't care for the fragrance of that oil, use it on the bottom of your foot. Then you don't have to smell it, but you'll still get the therapeutic benefits. So that's what we mean by common sense. We use this Modern Essentials reference guide a lot. And there's also another book called The Essential Life that came out about a year or two ago. And it's a wonderful reference guide. And those are books that when you're an essential oil user, you're going to eventually want to get a copy of. I did post on the group, though, a website where you can go. It doesn't cost any money, and it's wonderful for supporting you. If you're not sure what oil to use, just jump on there for any kind of condition, and it will tell you exactly what to do, what oils to blend to make a roller ball, or if it needs to be diluted or not. Everything is right there on the web for you. You can access it with your phone. And this little guide down here is called an A to Z guide. We like to give those to people when they're first starting. It's just a little mini guide, which is all you really need when you're getting started. And it's very, very nice and handy. And with oils, we're used to time release capsules with drugs. That's not the way oils work. They're in your bloodstream and out of your bloodstream in 20 minutes. So what we tell you is 1 drop is a dose, and that's all you need to use when using an oil. But for example, say you have a headache and you take a drop of peppermint and you're rubbing that peppermint into your forehead, okay? If at the end of 20 minutes to a half hour, your headache is not gone or is dissipated enough that you want it, then apply another drop, okay? And the same thing, whenever you're in an acute phase, if it's a rash or an allergic reaction, use the oils, but then use them more frequently until you get out of that acute phase. And once you're out of that acute phase, then you can start, not using them as often, okay? When my daughter was at college and came down with her mono, it reoccurred again. She said, I don't have time to miss classes. So she was ingesting a capsule of frankincense, melaleuca, and oregano. Remember, we said it's a real bully when it comes to viruses. And she was making a veggie cap every half hour. And she did that for 12 hours, okay? But guess what? The very next day, she went to class and she did not have the symptoms of mono. And if anybody's ever experienced mono or seen someone with mono, you know how awful and devastating it can be. It really knocks you on your butt. So more frequently, you got cold symptoms starting up, or virus. More often, I'd use these oils 3 or 4 times a day with a virus until, for a day or two, and then you can start tapering off. Only use them a couple of times, and then maybe once a day, you make sure that virus is gone. So that's, again, where the common sense comes in. The caution is people with sensitive skin definitely dilute with a carrier oil. We're suggesting our fractionated coconut oil that you can get from doTERRA. Of course, if you have a jojoba oil or an oil that you prefer, or even just grabbing an olive oil, you can do that too. It's just the skin loves coconut oil and absorbs it so well. And as Leela told us, two places you never want oils. You don't want them in your eyes or in your ears. It will not damage them, but it's very, very uncomfortable. It burns. It just burns, okay? And like she said, put oil in if you do get them in, not like a coconut oil or vegetable oil, not a water, because water and oil don't mix, as it says in the next one. And real important, when you're drinking your oils, you've got to drink out of glass or ceramic. You cannot put them in a plastic water bottle or a styrofoam cup because those are toxins and it'll eat right through the product, okay? So these are powerful oils and you've got to use glass or ceramic. Okay. So isn't it nice? What we've told you, our intention has been, is to show and empower you how to be a natural healer in your home. We want you back in control of your health care. As we said, there are times when you need to seek out the medical community, but we have a key phrase. We say we have an oil for that. Well, we really do. There's an oil for everything. It's amazing what nature has provided from the earth, everything we really need to take care of ourselves. And now you can, it's just so empowering to know you have these sitting in your home and they're only costing you pennies on the dollar. Just wanted to point out that there's a lot of places using oils right now. As I mentioned, Vanderbilt Hospital in the emergency room, they diffuse citrus bliss, and it keeps the stress level of the employees down from 40%. They did a test study down to 4%. The Army is starting to use more, and they're doing a 2-year study right now on using our oils for PTSD. The Bellagio Hotel Spa, the MCM Grand, Four Seasons are all using our products in their spas. And so many different types of natural practitioners. Teachers are using them in the classrooms, all types of therapists, nutritionists. And we're so excited, we just found out doTERRA is opening up their own medical center. They're starting the building to be built, and they're going to start out with 5 physicians, medical physicians that are going to be working in this medical center that are going to be using the essential oils. So doTERRA is really out there to change the world and just show the power of these essential oils. This is showing an aroma touch, and if you can talk to your wellness advocate about getting an aroma touch, possibly from her. It's a wonderful therapeutic. It's not a massage. It's a touch treatment where she'll be using these 8 oils along your back and massage, and she works them in a technique along the spinal cord to balance out your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. You will love it. You will feel wonderful, and there's some conditions you may not realize disappear from an aroma touch. It's a wonderful thing. So at this point, did anybody have any questions? I wasn't watching the chat. Was anybody watching the chat? Or does anybody want to auditorily ask a question at this point? Oh.
There's nothing on the chat.
Nothing on the chat? Okay. All right. Well, so now we wanted to show you how you can enroll with doTERRA. You could buy retail from your wellness advocate, but who wants to pay retail? Why would you want to pay retail when you can get it 25% cheaper? It makes no sense to me, okay? Everyone qualifies for wholesale membership with doTERRA. All it is $35. It's kind of like joining Costco's or Sam's Club, right? And then you can buy whatever oils you want whenever you want at a 25% discount, okay? doTERRA does offer what we call enrollment kits, which are getting started packages, which I'm going to share with you here in a minute. They're your best value because they include your $35 membership. You don't have to pay that in addition. The $35 membership, and if you want to pick out a couple oils, is fine. But if you are interested in 4 oils or more, it's much cheaper to go with a kit, which I'm going to show you right now. We do have a kit for every budget. And the kit includes the top 10 oils that we just shared with you tonight. So let me show you that. So here's wholesale membership, some of the benefits and perks over retail. with a wholesale, you are getting 25% off retail, where you're not with the retail, obviously. You have no obligation to purchase or share the product either way, whether you're a wholesale member or retail. You do get discounts and free shipping options with your wholesale membership. You do have an opportunity to earn free oils every month doTERRA offers, which you do not when you purchase retail. If you ever decided you wanted to supplement your income, you always could do that with essential oils, and you can talk to your wellness advocate about that. And you do get the support, as Natalie talked about, the education, the team resources, and the calls, which, again, these are all benefits of having a membership versus retail. So I really don't retail oils ever. I just don't see any point to it, but you can talk about that with your wellness advocate. Okay. And here's one of the main reasons why you want a membership, and this is why most people stay with doTERRA. We have a retention rate of 72%, which is unheard of in our industry, and that's because these oils really work. And as you'll find, once they're in your life, you can't imagine your life without having them. You don't want to give up that power to anybody else. You want to take your power back. We have something called the Loyalty Rewards Program. What doTERRA does, you do not have to partake in this, but it is the most, makes the most sense. You're not signing a contract. You can start or stop it at any time. But here's basically how it works. It's kind of like a frequent flyers program. When you place an order with doTERRA, they will rebate you anywhere from 10 to 30% based on how long you've been with the company. Of whatever your order is. So for example, if you've been with doTERRA 1 to 3 months and you place a $100 order, they're going to rebate you 10% or like $10 value in your account. Plus they rebate you your shipping. I don't know anybody that does that. So that means they would put 17 points in your account, which is like dollars, and you can cash that in for whatever you want. And then the longer you're with doTERRA, they reward you for being loyal. They increase that rebate till it does top out at 30%. So now when I place an order for 100, I get 37 points dollar value in my account. Now, where can you go? Tell me, ladies, where can you go spend $100 and they give you $37 back? I don't know any place. Now, this is on top of your 25% discount. This is not a retail price. I don't know anybody that does that. Well, these points add up. They really, really do, to hundreds of dollars every year. So I tell people, I know you're going to go out and buy toothpaste, you're going to buy laundry detergent, I know you're going to buy skincare products, I know you're going to buy over-the-counter medications, all these things that doTERRA has. We're a wellness company. We have wellness products that are toxin-free, they're better than organic. So when you run out of these things, use your membership, buy them from your membership. doTERRA will give you free points on what you bought, then use your free points to cash in for whatever you want. So, like I said, you can do this. Oh, I'm sorry. You can do this. Cancel at any time. The one thing with this program is you do have to order something every month, but you can order just one thing, like a $4 lip balm, to stay in the program. You do have to order 50 PV, which is like dollars or more, to get the free product credits every month. Okay, and if you wanted compensation with doTERRA, you would have to put in 100 every month. But if you're not doing that, then you don't have to. Okay, so that's that. So I talked about replacing the items you are already purchasing. They figured out you get at least $600 in free oils a year with this loyalty rewards program. You can earn money when you participate in the program, and you're enjoying the life enhancing. I pretty much just kind of said that, didn't I? So we'll just skip over that. Okay, here's a few kits that doTERRA offers for enrollment. For the person that says, you know what, I'm in. I want the natural health and wellness lifestyle. I really want to clean up my body and etc. What this kit offers you is I think is it 16 or 19? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's about 16 to 19 oils. Includes your 10 basic oils plus other ones like past tense, which is great for tension headaches and migraines, and your Clary Calm, which is, oh my God, there's some women that will not leave the house without their Clary Calm. This is great for menopausal issues, for hot flashes, hormonal things. It's a blend of about 8 different oils, which is wonderful. This includes all for your house. You get the toxins down in your house, all your On Guard products. You get a tube of Deep Blue. You get our $89 aromatic diffuser that will go 8 hours all night long. You get some skincare products. You get the box to keep it in. All these things. This is $550, which is you're saving $98, almost $100. But then when you purchase this kit, doTERRA is going to rebate you the next month if you do place another 100 PV order, 100 in free product credits. That's like $100 for free. You can pick out whatever you want. Quite a rebate, huh? And in the loyalty rewards program, they'll start you at 15%, not 10%. So you even start getting a higher rebate there. And one of the things we're offering to you, because you were part of our Spoil Yourself with doTERRA, we're offering a free lemongrass, wild orange, and lime if you purchase this kit. So that's in addition, another value here of these 3 bottles of oils, and they're all 15 milliliter bottles. So next kit is what we call our Home Essentials kit. This kit is $275. These are 15 milliliter size bottles, which have about 250 drops in each bottle. So it's 250 doses. And these 10 oils here that we're talking about, that we talked about tonight, if you have these 10 oils in your home, 90% of the time when you go to a book or online to see what oil you need for a condition, you will have what you need out of these 10 oils. So this is kind of what we say replaces our medicine cabinet. Plus, you get our wonderful pedal diffuser with this one. You're saving $86, includes your membership, and you get to choose 2 free oils from the wild orange, lemongrass, and lime to add to your collection. Okay? Really, really nice value kit here for $275. And then what we have is what we call kind of a starter kit, is our Family Essentials kit. It's the same 10 oils as in the Home Essentials kit here. The only thing is they're 5 milliliter bottles. They're not 15. So with this kit, you're getting 3 times as much oil with a diffuser. That's why I said it's a very valuable kit. But if your budget doesn't allow for that, this is a nice way to get started, because you'll have 10 oils in your cabinet. Like I said, that'll take care of 90% of anything that's going to come up. These have about 85 drops of oil, very, very substantial amount. So, and you get 2 for free. You get your peppermint beadlets and On Guard beadlets, which are handy for carrying in your purse. Is a little beadlet with a drop of oil in it, which is great to take, like I said, on the go. So even if you divided these 10 oils by 150, it would be $15 a bottle. I mean, what a value. 85 drops of lemon, lavender, peppermint, melaleuca, frankincense, breathe, oregano. All these oils are in this kit, and this is $150. Plus the bonus, of course, is you get to choose 1 bottle of either wild orange, lime, or lemongrass that we're offering as an extra gift from us to you for joining during this particular time. This is an extra incentive that doTERRA is offering this says October, November, but this is in the month of August and September. If you enroll with a 100 PV order, and that pretty much is any kit that we're talking about, you can do it with individual oils also. That's pretty much dollars. And if you decide to order another 100 in November, doTERRA will give you our wonderful lifelong vitality supplements for free. This is a wholesale price of $79.50. It's $125 retail value, so that's a big value. So that's another added incentive if you choose to go with a membership this month. And these are the 3 oils that we're talking about that we're offering to you. The Family Essentials kit, you pick 1. The Home Essentials kit, you pick 2, and you get all 3 with the Natural Solutions kit. So what should you do? You're in, you're ready, then get your kit. You got to contact your wellness advocate, the person that invited you here, and meet with them so they can help you determine what is best to meet your budget needs and your health needs right now. Everybody that does get a membership that comes on our team gets a free health consultation. And after you get your oils, within a week or so, they'll want to meet with you, and we want to have a free health consultation, personalize it to what your needs are for you and your immediate family. We also want to show you how to maximize your membership benefit, because I know it's a lot of info and can be confusing. We want to make sure you know what you're doing. And begin learning. We provide you lots of resources, and I told you about that one online to go to, the website that I put on the group. Just go on there and just look up some conditions and start learning about the oils. You definitely want to sign up for the Loyalty Rewards program so you can start getting free money in oils. And I know as you're thinking about and using these oils, you're thinking about people, oh, so-and-so could really use the peppermint, or so-and-so could really use that On Guard. You're thinking of people that you think might be interested in learning about the oils. And there's a way for you to get your oils free. And like I said, never let money stop you. We can work with you, and we can see that you can get your oils for free by working with your wellness advocate. So that's never a reason not to become a wonderful essential oil user. And that's all we got. So I think we ran just a little bit over. I wanted to be done by 8, but we made it to tonight. Does anybody have anything to add? Everybody's muted. Anybody? Natalie, Beth, Leela, Sandy? Okay, well, we're going to run this incentive. We want you to know, I put it on the group that this incentive is going to run until midnight Monday night. After that, this part of the incentive will go away. So you need to make your decision about membership by midnight tomorrow night. So wellness advocates, make sure you're speaking with your people too to see what their questions are and what their needs are. And we hope that you're going to be joining our tribe. We hope that you enjoyed this. And thank you for filling out the surveys to help us do this better. This is the first time we ever did this, I have to be honest. And we hope that we did a good enough job that it, like I said, met your needs. Everybody, have a good night and happy oiling.
Thank you very much, Debbie.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.